Men of the Arena Army, we salute you. Welcome to Trailhead meeting number 4. This is called Blindspots. You know, I have a good friend who was hunting several years ago, and he had his binoculars and he was looking down a canyon and he saw a doe feeding right below him, and as he watched her, he noticed a movement out of the side of his binoculars, and it was a mountain lion. And that doe would pick her head up and she'd look around, and then she'd go back to eating. You know, predators have their eyes facing forward. Prey have their eyes facing outward so they can see the predator coming, and a doe is prey. And he continued to watch this scenario unfold, and that lion stalked and got closer and closer, and she'd poke her head up. She knew something wasn't right, and she'd look around and she'd go back to eating, and then pretty soon that mountain lion pounced on her. And I won't tell you how the story ends, but it usually will end with the lion biting on the occipital bones in the back of the skull and crushing and killing its prey. You know, 1 Peter 5:8 says, "Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour." Who is he seeking to devour? He's seeking people who have their blinders on. He's seeking people who aren't aware of their surroundings. He's seeking people who are inebriated with the wealth of this world, or the cares of this world, or the substances this world has to offer. You know, when I go hunting, as a hunter, I will take my binoculars and I'll scan the horizon. I'll take hours looking through the binoculars, trying to find something that my eyes normally couldn't see. And when I'm done with that, I'll pull my spotting scope out and I'll look at even further distances, trying to find what I cannot see with the naked eye. And when you dive into today's team meeting, I want to say this, guys. We all have blind spots. And even if our head is on a swivel, there are still areas in our lives that we cannot see, which is why we need friends in our lives. We need friends who will call us in to places we've never gone, who will call us up to places we've never been, and will call us out when we have a blind spot that is ruining our lives. So often I see guys who have failures in life, and their buddies saw the failures and never said a word. That kind of friend is either a gutless coward or he is an enemy, because Proverbs 27:6 tells us, faithful are the wounds of a friend. And so friends come along and say, hey bro, I see a blind spot. They do not ignore it. They step into that space with courage and boldness and love. Are you the kind of man who is willing to receive the admonition and rebuke of friends who love you enough to wound you so that you can be your best version? You are going to love today's study today, guys. Hey, and listen, remember this. When a man gets it, everyone wins. When a man doesn't get it, everyone loses. So get out of the anonymous bleachers today and get into the arena. God bless you.